Bottom floor, and the shelter will be on the top floor. And this part will be the entrance for the shelter. And what will happen is this whole parking lot will be blocked off from here down this way, so they'll have a private parking and they can come in a private entrance. Over here will be a playground, right here for the kids. There'll be storage units running along there. All of the inside walls will be demolished. So there's nothing here except for the supporting walls that will remain, because we're going to reconfigure everything that we're going to do. So these will be offices down here, and then upstairs will be the shelter with 14 individual bedrooms with their own bathrooms for where the families will stay when they're in the shelter. So this will all be different. There'll be a reception desk right here and offices there and there. We have our living room where our clients, when they come in, can sit in their own private room, fill out their paperwork, have their kids. When they're interviewed, we have a playroom in the center for the kids with a window so that moms can work on their stories with who our advocates are, but the kids don't have to hear it. But they're right there so they can see them and be close. So that's a model that we already have now. We're just improving on it a bit in the fact that we all have this playroom in the center. It's called our community room. Our community room we have open for our meetings and for the community to have free meetings there. Anybody can sign and come into our agency and have a meeting. They just need to get on our schedule. But this one will be able to seat about 160 people. So we have a much bigger room. We'll be able to do more support classes. We'll be able to do all of our training here, our board meetings and such and like that. But then again, the community can also use this room for free. So that's just kind of, we really want this, women and men who come in need their privacy, but we want the community to be proud, and the women and men that come in here who need help to feel like they're getting the best treatment possible, and that it's not shameful. I mean, they aren't the ones who should be shamed. So we just really want to make it so we are a little more open and such than maybe some other agencies, especially with having the shelter right up here. But you can imagine now if somebody comes in, they just go upstairs. That will be quite significant change in the amount of security that we have. That will be much enhanced in the new building here. That's part of what the plan is. But still, it's in a beautiful area. You know, the river trail is close, the park is close. It's just a nice area. When you get in the rooms upstairs, you can see that there are trees around, and so there's just a different feeling of what that will look like.
So, talk a little bit about what measures are being taken just to make sure that that people who are staying here will feel and be safe.
Well, first of all, we have the gated parking lot. So you can only get into it if you have a right pass or the code, or they let you in from upstairs. So getting into the shelter will be much more protected. There'll be outside lights, outside cameras. Everyone will have a lock to their own room, like a motel. You know, so that we can change them. We can unlock them at once. We can lock them at one time. But we'll just have significant